high sex drive, but Christine's, I'm pretty sure her sex drive goes all the way past space at this point.
Man, they looking real guilty.
I'm with, but I hope you didn't drop the bag. Oh, man.
Am I the only one who feels like the producers are not sort of doing Dre any justice, in the sense that all we hear him talk about is let's save the money. We don't even see him have conversations with the girls. So if it wasn't for the money, we wouldn't see Dre at all. And I don't get why. I think he's an amazing person. I think he's got an amazing personality. So I hope we get to see more of him, or I hope the producers bring in someone for him. And was I surprised that Louis and Christine broke the rules? No. Because of the way Louis was so excited when Christine revealed that she didn't kiss Trey, so he was going to celebrate and he was going to do something knowing him. So I'm not surprised that, that's what he did. But anyway, I digress. Hey there, thanks for stopping by. It's your girl Valerie. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Too Hot to Handle, Season 5, Episode 5. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button, turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos, and of course, leave a comment. So the episode picks up from where it left last week, and you have Isaac going to have a chat with Courtney and let her know that he's decided to go with Yasmin. I said it last week. Isaac was put off by the fact that Courtney has been married before and she's a divorcee. That's the impression that I get, because for him to switch suddenly, for him to meet Yasmin and say, okay, fine, now I like Yasmin, I'm going to kiss Yasmin and I'm going to couple up with Yasmin. I think he did that because he got the ick when he found out that Courtney had been married before, because there's nothing to justify his sudden turnaround and his sudden change of what he prefers or what he likes. I didn't get that. I think he's just, maybe he's excited and he's got a crush on Yasmin, and I think this is what he's decided to pursue instead of a stronger connection. Was I surprised that Christine didn't kiss the new boy? No, I wasn't. Because I think Louis opening up to Christine opened her eyes to how good of a guy he actually has the potential to be, and I think this is why she decided not to kiss the new guy, and she decided to stick with Louis. Louis was ecstatic when he found out that they didn't kiss, and so I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully, it seems too good to be true, Yasmin and Christine. So I'm hoping that they continue on this path. But hey, anything is bound to happen. And Isaac has the guts to go to bed with Yasmin, and it's like, yes, you told Courtney that you're going to be sharing a bed with Yasmin, but still, the idea that you had the audacity to do it doesn't make sense. I think the producers have this way of choreographing it to try and sort of get a reaction from the person who's been dumped. I remember they did the same thing last season with Sophie, and Sophie was furious, and James. And so you could see that Courtney was heartbroken when she saw that Isaac was actually carrying through, his promise that he was going to share a bed with Yasmin. Everybody seemed uncomfortable. Oh my God. Everyone in the bedroom seemed uncomfortable. You could tell if they just wanted to hide. And then you have Louis sitting up to see what's going on. And then obviously, Louis was very excited by the fact that Christine didn't kiss the new guy. So they decided to rule break. I don't even know what they did under that duvet. Only the two of them know what they did. Because hands were moving. The duvet was shaking. And it's like, there's other people in the room. Why would you do that? I don't get it. So in the morning, everyone wakes up, and the first thing Dre asks is, did anyone break the rules? And it's like, you've been in this villa for a while, and nobody has ever agreed that they've broken the rules, and they've waited until Lana has summoned them to the cabana. So what makes you think anything is going to change today? And Louis is going to be sent home, because the level of disrespect he has for Lana is just out of this world. Because he says, I'm not going to say anything until, my name comes out of that little con. And it's like, Louis, why? Why are you doing that? You don't need to be that disrespectful. You just need to play along. You are here for a purpose, go along and just be comfortable. And, you never know. You might actually get the success you're looking for from this show. In the other corner, you have sort of Isaiah panicking that I hope that Courtney and Yasmin don't have a conversation. Otherwise, I would be in a lot of trouble if they were to sit down and talk. And it's like, why would you be in trouble if you say your connection with Courtney wasn't that strong, and you feel that your connection with Yasmin is stronger, why would there be any problem really? You'd only be worried if you did something wrong. And then you have Hannah saying, since Isaac and Louise are taken and she doesn't want to be in a triangle, she's decided that she's going to go after Trey, although Isaac is her normal type of guy that she would go after. And it's like, why? Why? I don't think he's your type. Otherwise, he would have called you for a date. Maybe you're better off going after Hunter since no one seems interested in Hunter. Hunter's gone from a main character to a backup dancer, within 2 seconds. And so they do have a conversation, but Trey's conversation with Hannah is very awkward, very, very awkward. I don't know whether that will work out. Maybe it will improve, but I don't think so. It reminds me of Elise and Hunter, how awkward their conversations were. Elise, on her part, she's having a great time with Alex. She says, their relationship, their connection is growing. She feels that it's getting better the more they speak. And it's like, oh, okay, do you? And then Yasmin decides to approach Courtney to have a conversation. And Courtney is feeling some type of way. Courtney is bitter. She's not happy at all. And she really laid it out for Yasmin, that we had this good thing going on with Isaac before you came in. We had a strong connection. We kissed with this, that, and the other. And it's like, you don't need to break them up. Just leave this girl to experience Isaac the same way you experienced him. Let a new bombshell come in, and then if Isaac's head turns again, then she'll realize that she made a mistake by going after someone she shouldn't have. I think she should have focused on someone else, but hey, they're slim pickings. Even going after Dre would have been better because nobody else seems interested in Dre. Dre only seems to be worried about the money. So I don't know. We'll see. We all knew it was a matter of time before Christine and Louis break the rules because everybody else is not yet in a stable coupling. I think with Elise and Alex, there's not that much sort of sexual chemistry that she had with Hunter. So I don't think they would have broken the rules. And with Isaac and Jasmine, they're still getting to know each other. So it was obvious it was going to be Christine and Lois. And you could tell Dre was heartbroken. He really was heartbroken when he found out that they had multiple rule breaks. And it's just like, why would you spend 48,000? Was it really worth it when other people are begging you? But then if they don't break the rules, then there's no show. Anyway, Lana sends them to the private suite and sets, a challenge for the rest of the islanders to say, you have to decide whether you trust them or not. And it's like, why would you do that? I don't even know why they decided to trust Christine and Louis. Because if they can break a rule in a room full of other people, what makes them think that in a private suite they wouldn't do worse? I don't get it. And Dre was trying to really sort of convince everybody that let's not take Lana up on this deal because these two people are going to break the rules. And so I'm surprised. But then, am I really surprised? No. It was obvious they were going to agree to Lana's deal because if they don't agree to Lana's deal, then what's the purpose of the show? This is part of the show that, they want to set rules, they want to sort of set challenges for the singles to see if they will sort of comply or not. And so it wasn't surprising that 6 people out of the 10 decided to trust Louis and Christine, which I don't know what they were thinking. Because in the private room, you had Christine sort of demonstrating with a banana how she would give Louis head, and she was talking about him giving her head, and it was just too much. It was team too much. And the fact that they stripped naked and got into the bath, it's like, why? Why would you do that? The two of you are just on this show to just be the story. You're not there to look for a relationship, and I don't know why they... Well, I guess this is why they brought them on Too Hot to Handle, because they thought they wouldn't be able to abstain and they would be the talk of the show. So I guess, that's what the producers were hoping for, and that's what the producers got. In the morning, people are sort of questioning whether they made the right decision because they're all anxious. I think people trusted Louis, but they didn't trust Christine, and they didn't trust Louis to say no once Christine started tempting him, because by the time everyone went to bed, Louis was already between Christine's thighs, so we only know what happened there. They were commenting in the morning that, little Louis was shiny, so I don't know. I really feel sorry for Dre. He's about to have an aneurysm because this is too much. Even Trey, who's new to the villa, was saying, I don't trust those two because Christine, I think, is going to tempt Louis to do something. And while everyone else is sort of contemplating that, you have Hannah busy thinking of how to approach Isaac and let him know that she's interested. And it's like, why would you want to put yourself in that sort of triangle? It's already a triangle. Why would you want to join hands with those people and become part of a square instead of you pursuing things with other people? Is it because what, or just wait for someone new to come in instead of you continue to pursue this thing? In the morning, after a lengthy discussion, the singles are called to the cabana because Lana wants to reveal whether or not Christine and Lois broke the rules. Part of me truly believes that they did things that were bordering around the edges of breaking the rules. But even if they broke the rules, Lana would never send them home, just because I feel they are the main sort of cast at the moment, as in they're the main characters. Because without the two of them, all you have is Isaiah and his love square. And I think we can only watch so much of that before people get bored. So even if they broke the rules, I don't think Lana would send them home, unless Lana would send one of them home. But then in sending one of them home, it makes it difficult, because if Hannah was still in the equation and if they were still in the love triangle, then you'd say maybe Hannah could take over from where Christine is left. But Christine has got main character energy and Louis has main character energy. So if they send those two people home, then the show is going to be boring. I don't think they broke the rules. When they come out, they're very nervous, then they're very anxious, they're not maintaining eye contact. Dre keeps asking Louis to maintain eye contact, and Louis won't maintain eye contact with him. So personally, I think they didn't break the rules. Am I nervous that they might have wanted? Yeah, they wanted to. Christine really tempted Louis to break the rules, but I think they did things that were bordering around the edges of breaking the rules. And even if they did something that might have been seen as a rule break, Lana would never call them out, just because, obviously, as I said, they wouldn't want them to leave the show, because otherwise the show would be boring without the two of them. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. It was a great episode. It was too short in my opinion. But anyway, we'll find out in the next episode whether or not they broke the rules. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.